Are you and your family in the decision-making process for assisted living or a nursing home choice for your MVEP, your most valuable elderly person in your family, and you need a little unbiased guidance? I'm actually your girl. My name's Mariam Hejazi. I've been helping people buy and sell residential real estate for over 12 years, and I've been loving Houston since 1987. Let's get into it. So, oddly enough, I have a lot of experience in not only estates, but helping families through the whole process of figuring out what is the best new placement for their elderly loved one. And sometimes that involves multiple selling of homes. I have worked with many families for anywhere from 6 months to 2.5 or 3 years, and it is a multi-step process. It is a multi-house process, and sometimes we have to sell one house to fund another one, or maybe we have to liquidate this one, liquidate that one, build an addition here, and we have to now move the elderly family member into the addition and then sell that house. And sometimes it's just quite the process. But in addition to a lot of experience personally and professionally, because I too have cared for and lost four elderly family members in the last 6 years, my junior league placement is Sing Along with Seniors. And I have been singing in nursing homes once a week to our lovely elderly citizens for over a year now, and I will be doing the same for really the foreseeable future. And so I actually have a pretty good working knowledge on about 25 different nursing homes and assisted living facilities within about a 20-minute radius of the Houston Junior League. So if you are looking on just an unbiased opinion or maybe just a quick phone call to help you kind of figure out what the vibe is of different nursing homes, I would be happy to help you through that process. And of course, I help people figure out what are the best real estate steps to help their elderly loved one, because sometimes the funds needed to care for your elderly loved one is tied up in real property assets. So, depending on the condition of the home or homes that need to be sold, I can adequately advise you on, or strategically rather, on should you renovate this old house and put it on the market renovated, or do we just empty it out, make a few repairs, and put it on the market as is? And then based on the strategy there, then we go on the market and I help you market it the right way. And then when we finally get a contract, I am that bulldog in the corner for you, telling the other side, saying, hey, you saw it in its current condition, and it was made adequately clear that the seller was unwilling or unable to fix any condition issues. This is obviously a tear down, or this is obviously a renovation, or this or that. And I've helped many people through this process, and I've done many listings like this. So I pair you with the right title company, the right closer at the title company that knows how to navigate your family's estate or any powers of attorney that need to be in place, whether we have a POA because somebody can't be physically present, or perhaps somebody is not mentally capable. There are actually a lot of steps involved in this, especially if your elderly family member is exhibiting signs of dementia. You'll definitely need a power of attorney to even sell a real property asset. So if you have any questions regarding assisted living or nursing homes here in Houston, I can give you a pretty unbiased opinion within the working knowledge that I have in my placement of Sing Along with Seniors. But then also, I can help you figure out what to do with your MVEP's real property asset should it need to be put on the market, or perhaps we renovate it, furnish it, and put it on the Airbnb market. You never know what possibilities are out there until you talk to a qualified agent that has lots of experience and has the vision and the grit and the emotional bandwidth to help you and your family through this hard time. Because often this process is not only weeks, sometimes it's months, sometimes it's years. Sometimes I visit with a family and it's 8 months before the house is ready to go on the market. Or sometimes it takes 6 months for us to get, or for the family to get grandma an apartment at their preferred facility. And then we start the clean out and the preparation process on the house. So it's never too early to reach out. And this is truly one of my absolute passions. I have such a heart for our old people. They probably don't like to be called that, but our senior citizens. I really have a special place for them in my heart, and families going through the very difficult, sometimes years long process of helping care for their elderly family members. It is not for the faint of heart. It's not the easiest time in your life, but as you age, it's inevitable. And if you're blessed with family, it's a season of life that if you're not already in, you will be in the next probably, I don't know, 10 years. It just depends on how old you are. If you are in your mid 30s, be prepared. If you haven't lost a grandparent, it's unfortunately it's coming. If you're in your late 30s or early 40s, you are probably going to become a caregiver in the next decade. So these are just things to think about. If you want a sounding board, I have helped many families through this process. So give me a call. I would be honored at a chance to help your family through this process and earn your real estate business. And my name again is Mariam Hejazi. I've been helping people buy and sell residential real estate for over 12 years. I've been loving Houston since 1987, and I love helping elderly people and their families through this process. And of course, estates, I'm very good at that as well. So I would be honored at a chance to help your family through this season of life. I shall see you on the next one. Goodbye.